Shalom, Mishpacha. Part 2 of the tutorial for the crown jewel. So we have three mother letters, Aleph, Mem, Mem Sofit, and Shin. So the Mem has two variants, right? One for water, one for earth. We have Shin, which is fire, light, and Aleph, which is air. And then connected to these elements, we have the 12 elemental letters, three connected to each, right? And we had the seven double letters, which are Gimel base, Taf, Kaf, Pe, Resh, and Dalet. Okay, so these last time we put the gematria value on top of it. Now, to save some time in the video, I already put the other values underneath it, and I will name them. So Samech is cycles. Chet is fence, boundaries, protection. Hey is behold, within. Lamet is staff, vibrations. Yud is spirit. Ayin is external sight. Gimel, progress. Aleph, air, of course. Base, house. Shin, fire, light. Taf, hand of Hashem. Mem, water. Kaf, carry. Mem, sofit, earth. Fe, mouth. Nun is fish, soul. Vav, nail, bindings. Kuf, skull, bones. Tzadi is pillar. Zayin, weapon. Tet is serpent awareness. Resh, form. Dalet, path without walls. Okay, so briefly we'll touch on and show some examples of importance of these letters, and Yira Ha'ari goes in on it in great depth, and I advise you, the listener, the watcher, the viewer, to download a free copy of the PDF Likutei Yira 9, and the Book of Awe starts on page 315, where every single letter is greatly expounded on the connection thereof with other letters. Advise you to do so. And also Yira Hari has the channel restoration of the breach, on which he has amazing videos explaining this in great depth. He's the one that brought down this knowledge. He is the vessel that transmits this knowledge from the Atzil to us. So there's no one that can teach it in the way he does. But I can do the basics with you, and I can show ways and make charts, overviewable charts that you can use. So that's what we're doing here now. But just to touch on a few, we have the three mother letters, from which all other letters, sounds, and principles exist as a direct result of. So you have the Shin, which is for us the S or the SH, right? Sh is the high frequency, which is made by the tongue, right? You use the tongue to create the high frequency sound. Then you have the Aleph, which is air variables, and the high mid frequency, for which you need your throat, right? So, and the mem creates a low frequency by using the lips, so water and earth. Okay, so that being said, I'll show you some examples of how you can find these letters, even in non-Hebrew languages, not Aramaic, but Spanish, Portuguese, English, Dutch, you name it. All the languages have this. I know because I translated the Likutei English into a couple of languages, and I had to search for words, but it's in all languages. You will find that the concept is found even there. Excuse me. So we have the air, which is Aleph is an A, right? So A of atmosphere. The A is also in the word breath. The mem, you have Mayim in Hebrew, of course, which has two M's. You have Moshe, who was brought by the water, right? Mercury, Marina, mouthwash. So you have the Mem Sofit, which is Adam, right? Adam, who was made from the earth, came from the earth. Dam, blood, and earth, Mem. So Mem and Mem together, Aleph, Mem, Shin. Shin, which is fire, light, right? Fire, light, as in ash, right? The word Aleph Shin is ash. Um, when you burn something, what stays? You stay with the ash. So these are all examples. Also, Shin is a covering of the light. So like shadow, shirt, shorts, sheets, shoes. Okay, Reish. Reish, other example. Reish is forms. So we find in certain words such as round, curves, circles, triangles, we find the letter Reish, right? Which is an R. Dalet. Dalet is a D, a door, a path without walls. And now let the value of Dalet be 4. A door has 4 sides. It's a path without walls. A door. Okay. So maybe do one or two more. C is to carry, right? You have a cup, a closet, a cupboard, a car that carries people around. Right? There's many words. And the hay, let's do the hay. What do we have with the hay? Okay, the hay, behold within, the hay has a value of 5. The hay is an H, right? So you have hand. A hand has how many fingers? 5. 5 fingers. The B, breath. Brains. How many lobes has the brain? 2. The value of base is 2. Balls, like in testicles, right? Okay, so enough of these examples. I want to show you something else because why is it so important? Because Hashem, he carved himself in letters. We can get Das, knowledge of Hashem, through studying these letters. All right. Here's a great example in Likutei. Show you first the Sefer itself. I'll leave the link for the website. You can find free PDFs. You can also buy it at bookbaby.com. This is a very good example where you can see how everything was made. Instead of the two Beis HaMikdash, which were broken down by Hashem because they were made by the hands of men. The Zohar is clear on it. The true Beis HaMikdash is not a man-made building, and Shlomo HaMelech knew that what he was building in vain. The temple is made by Hashem, and it's made of the letters, because we have the menorah, we have the altar of incense, the table of shewbread. 3 objects are the 3 mother letters. The 7 arms to the menorah, yes, 7 branches, I should say, are the 7 double letters. And the 2 times 6 makes up 12. Shewbread are the 12 elemental letters. The real Beis HaMikdash is not a man-made building, but a building. It's the letters. It's the letters. It's a Lashon HaKodesh, nothing else than that. So plans for a third temple, again made by the hands of men, would be a building made in vain. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Here we have the Sephirotic tree, right? Je hebt Keter, Chochma, Bina, Chesed, Gevoerd, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut, and the Das, which connects the Rosh to the Guf, right? So the usual way, the first way in which we work on certain words when you study Zohar, when you study Torah, when you study books of the sages, Hebrew, Aramaic, and you go and you want to decipher and you want to find out stuff, then the basic format is Albam, right? So we see a couple of interesting things, but here comes. I made a chart for you because Yira makes beautiful works. And it's amazing. But if you want to work quickly at home and you're in studies, it's good to have uh, your own chart also. So I made this, right? It's not so, but it's you can read it and you can work with it, and this is handy uh, during class, I find. So now to show you how this works, right? Because the album is here in the middle. You can decipher a word. You can say, let's do first some simple things in the album itself. We have here, we have in, for example, Bina, Keter Chochma Bina. We have the Gimel. These upper ones are the fronts. The lower ones are the back sides of these Sefirot, right? So if we go to Bina, Ima, then we have a Gimel in the front and we have a Nun in the back, which spells gun. Bina, Gan Eden, 50th gate, because Nun, remember, is 50. Alludes to the 50th gate. Right? And how do we get there? To Das, because if you look at Das, we have the word backside Samech Dalet, Soit. The Soit means to level Das, connecting the Rosh to the Guf. Okay, so that's, I find a beautiful example of this. We also have, but I don't know if we can do something here. We don't need this chart for that. But another example would be just to do a simple working with the letters. Lev. Lev is hard. You have a couple of things with Lev. Lamet, 30. Yes. Base, Lev. 32. Remember that. So the heart is 32. And the heart is in the Guf. It's Tiferes. It's in the forms. But we want to connect the heart to the Rosh, right? You don't want to let your forms, your animal traits run, only your heart operating your system with the dross and all the filth and the problematics. So what we do is we connect to the Moyach. Moyach, Mem 40 and Chet. Moyach 48. So 32 is the heart, 48 is the Moyach. Combined, 48 and 32 is 80, which is Peh. So when we combine the two, we have 80, and it's a Peh because the mouth created, and the product, what you speak, what you say, is product of you, of how you function. Do you speak from only the heart, or do you speak from the moach combined with the heart? The moach shalit al halev, as they say. So that's another example. What else can we do? Well, I would say make this, and then in the next video we will elaborate more on ways and patterns and how you can interact with words and play with them. So I hope this was informative for you, and I wish you many blessings. Shalom, salam. Till the next video, many blessings to you all.